I did a video about my grilling skills, or lack thereof, and I got a few comments from some people, and I think those comments were meant to be positive and reassuring, and I don't think any harm was meant by the comments at all. And I want to say that I appreciate them, but the reality is I don't. I think some people were trying to be nice, maybe even cordial, but I think they missed the point of the video, and then that is probably on me, because sometimes my communication skills are not exactly the best. Hence the Speaking Squibbish videos, trying to understand why I am the way I am, why I say what I say, why I do what I do, what my perspective is on something, not somebody else's, and not a video to coerce somebody into agreeing with me so I can be, wait for it, validated. You see, that's just it. I kind of looked at those statements. I think I understood what they were trying to say, but I kind of looked at those statements as sympathy, which is something I do not like, and validation, which is something I do not ask for. You see, there are lots of people out there that seek validation all the time. Everything they do, they seek validation. They need other people reassuring them that they are right, they're doing the right thing, that it's almost like peer pressure in high school where you've got to be like everybody else. And when I joke around about that, like some of my videos, you'll say, now I'm one of the cool kids. You know, meaning now I fit in with all these other YouTubers that are doing so much better than me as far as, you know, their numbers and whatnot, stuff like that. That's seriously a joke. Because I'm talking about some of my friends when I say that. And I don't mean to belittle them or belittle myself. I'm seriously picking fun at myself that, you know, look at me, I'm in the in crowd now because I'm doing what the other YouTubers are doing or whatever. But I'm not seeking validation, and I'm not trying to fit in. And in the past, I have sought validation from people to try to reassure me that I'm normal, right? I'm doing the same sorts of things that other people do. Oh, okay, you do it too? Okay, it's not just me, right? Or even, you know, other things where I sought validation. And as I've gotten older, I've realized I don't need that. That's not who I am. I'll go against the grain, not for attention. I'll go against the grain not to play, I'll say it, devil's advocate. I can't stand that crap. I go against the grain because that's who I am. Everybody else wants to go this direction with it, and I don't. Not because I want to be different, I'm seeking attention, anything else like that, and not even so that I can look like I'm not seeking validation. It's because that's just not what I want to do, and I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to be how I am, and if you don't like that, I don't care. I'm not seeking acceptance. I'm not seeking attention, any of that stuff. So I understand that maybe that's what some people might have thought the video was about, that I'm trying to validate my position as somebody who isn't going to take any crap from trolls. But no, I'm just not going to take any crap from trolls in general. The video wasn't me there going, oh, woe is me, people have said negative things in the comments about how I grill or how I use grilling equipment. Oh, somebody please make me feel better. Oh, are you kidding me? That was me saying, this is who I am. If you don't like it, don't watch the fucking videos. Seriously. And yeah, you know, I mean, you could probably tell if you got half a clue that I had a little bit of wine before the video, including during the video. So that kind of loosened me up a little bit, but that's fine. I'm good with that. I actually turned on the camera. It was over the summer. It's now, you know, getting to be winter right now. And, you know, I had just one too many comments over the past year or two with regard to grilling videos that I finally said, no, enough's enough. I'm going to defend myself. Hey, why don't I just turn on the camera and make a video out of it? And I was serious about the things I said. I was serious about the fact that I'm not very good at grilling. I'm not interested in getting any better. And I'm not going to take any shit from trolls. But I wasn't looking for any pity from anybody. Oh, they're there. It'll be okay. Oh, you just keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about what those people say about you. Gee, thanks. I would have called my mom if I wanted that horse shit. So, this might come off to some of you, if you're actually watching this follow-up video, I guess you could say it is, as an insult. And it's not meant to be. It's meant to explain why I am the way I am. And that's not the point of the video. That's not what I was looking for. And please, don't ever give me any sympathy or pity. If somebody in my family dies, I'm probably not going to say anything about it. But if I do, it's just to explain why I wasn't available, or why I don't know, just something about my schedule or something, why I haven't been around, or why, something like that. Otherwise, if it's not relevant to the situation or the conversation, I'm probably not going to mention. I'm not one of those people that comes onto YouTube saying, my cat just died, feel bad for me. It's a fucking cat, dude. Go down to the shelter and go get another one. And if it's a relative, that's my relative. Very few of you actually have met anybody in my family. Very few of you. You don't know them, so don't tell me you're sorry. I know that's the thing to do, right? It's very cordial, and I get it. But sometimes I think people say that to make themselves feel better, not just when they wrong you, but also when they're trying to show that they have sympathy for you. You didn't know my fill in the blank, so don't tell me that you're sorry because you didn't even know them. I'm not mad that you're not sorry. I'm really not. I have trouble personally telling people that I'm sorry, because most of the time I'm not. So then when I have to be cordial and I have to say, sorry for your loss, or show some sort of sympathy, I really didn't know your fucking great-great-great-grandmother who was 150 who just died. How can I know that's what you're supposed to do, right? But I feel like it's insincere. And you might say, you can't be sorry for the person if you didn't know the loved one that passed away? For me, yeah. For other people, I get it. You're not saying anything about the person that passed. You're there for them. Okay. I'm there for you if you want to talk it out. I'm there for you if you want to, I guess, validate your position because it was unusual circumstances and you're just wondering if anybody else has grieved like this. Yes, we've all grieved like this. Grieve and move on. Because if they really loved you, they wouldn't want you grieving forever or putting your life on hold forever or any of that other stuff. Some people grieve in different ways. Some people think I'm cold and callous because of the way I grieve. And the fact that I just get on with my life, you don't know what's going on the inside because I don't need to bring it to the surface because I'm not seeking other people's pity or validation. I got this. I've gone through so much horse shit in my life. So many difficult things, so many bad things, ugly things. I've grieved so many times that I've learned how to deal with things. So if you don't see me shed a tear over something in my personal life, or I don't tend to share it with the whole world, it's because I don't need to. That's just who I am. How you do it is how you do it. And I don't want to come off as rude if I don't automatically go, sorry for your loss. But it's just not my thing. So I don't look for sympathy at any level. Seriously, I don't. And I don't look for validation at any level. So although I should appreciate the fact that people commented, if your comments are going to be pity or your comments are going to be validation, I'm not looking for that. If that's what you want to do to make yourself feel better, you go ahead and do that. Lots of people do that sort of thing for themselves. Some people donate to charity to make themselves look and feel better. They don't do it because they really care about the charity. Some people are act sympathetic or something like that because they want to make themselves feel better, but they really don't give a shit about the other person. That's what I mean about the insincerity. And some of you guys might have been sincere. I'm not questioning that per se, but in my life, most of the people that have been sympathetic have been insincere, so I look at all of it as insincere. And to me, it's somewhat of an insult, and it's somewhat of a way of maybe weakening me as well, because I'm strong enough I can handle it, really. If I needed your help, I would reach out for it. And videos aren't me reaching out for help, okay? It's, once again, it's not validation or looking for attention or sympathy. So I hope that just explained a little bit more about my personality. Yes, I am somewhat of a difficult person, but once you get past all that, I think you'll find that I'm really not all that bad, just a little bit difficult. But at least you know where you stand with me. My honesty, my sincerity is something that can really push people away. Like in this video right now, some of you might be pushed away, insulted. But it also is probably something you're just not used to because there's so many people out there seeking attention, seeking sympathy, and seeking validation. And that's just not me. Thanks for listening.